Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever and wherever you are listening to this. My name is Rich Wilens. It's so nice to have you along. It's a gorgeous morning where I am broadcasting live in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It is a chilly 4 degrees. That's pretty darn cold. Regardless of how cold it is, when I wake up in the morning, I do the same thing every single day. It instills good habits, and I make anywhere from $50 to $400 per day doing this every day for about 30 minutes worth of work. So this morning, I'm just going to go through with you, record this program, exactly what I do every single morning as a habit. They say once you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit. I've been doing this for a long time, since I was doing Product of the Day for JV Zoo. I didn't do it every day, but I was part of Product of the Day with E. Brian Rose to mailing my own list. I found out that it's for so little effort. When you work smart, you don't work hard, you could actually work 30 minutes a day and make 5 figures a year, 20,000, 50,000. You can even make 100 to 150,000 or more, depending on how you want to scale it up. So I am going to take you on what I do every single day. It usually takes about 30 minutes. I've got this pretty much down to a science. It's all about the science, and it's all about the math. So I'm going to show you what I do, and hopefully you could either stop, emulate, try it on your own, or create a better mousetrap. This just works for me. What works for me isn't necessarily going to work for you, but it is the basics. It is the math. The math and the science do not lie. So first thing I do, I open up my browser, which I use Chrome, and there is my new browser. So then one thing I do is I go to my email and I find out what's happening in my email, and I use Yahoo here. I get excited. Donations pour in after punter's brave performance. Okay, well, we get distracted. I get distracted too. Let's look at the down at the corner. It shows that it's 8:54 in the morning. It is January 18th, 2018. So I'm going to show you what I look for when I go looking for a product as an affiliate marketer. I see Ray Higdon is out there. I look for people that I know, who's promoting what. Mike from Maine, I know he's a very, very valuable joint venture product person. Barry Roger, they do webinars. They do upscale webinars. This one is going to be on e-com. I'm not going to mail that. There's Barry and Roger again. I like to be on everybody's list, and the reason why I like to be on everybody's list, I want to see what's out there. It's not that I get bombarded by being on everybody's list. I don't look at it that way. I look at style. What kind of style are they using in terms of copywriting, because copywriting is very important, especially when it comes not only to clicking on the content inside your email, but on your opening subject lines as well. So, 3 toxic superfoods that are draining my energy. I feel that now, but it's still first thing in the morning. Well, it's not really. It's 8:55. I have been up for a couple hours, and I keep looking. And here's my buddy Fergal Downs. There's Barry, Jared, and Roger again. That's a webinar we promote. And again, if you want to become an affiliate marketer on webinars, there's much more money in that as well. Just build your list toward a webinar audience. That way, when you get a webinar offered to you, and most webinars are usually at a 50% commission. If you have a $500 webinar and 50% is yours, you sell 10 of them once a week, that's $2,500 a week. That pencils as well. Again, it's in the math, it's in the science. So we're talking about affiliate marketing today. That's my friend Fergal Downs. I like We Are Live. He's got his new course. My list likes his new course. Let me take a look at his email. My own brand new course is now live. Join at the early bird price. Inside Pinnacle, my team and I are going to show you how you can make money quickly, up to $125 a day in the first 24 hours after you set this method up and scale it up, which is basically what you want to do in affiliate marketing. So Fergal has got a great product that he's offering. My list is going to like it. I'm going to click on what his sales page looks like just to make sure that it's going to appeal to my clients. Okay, it's Fergal. He's not the star of his own video, but he is providing a video. and he's explaining a simple technique on what is your problem. I'm going to solve the problem, et cetera, et cetera. So he's saying get paid to build your email list, works in any niche, et cetera, et cetera. Now the product is $17.90. That is perfect for my list. So at $17.90, if I sell 10 of them, that's $170.90. So that's what I would gross today. If the commission is 100%, I would make $170, $180. So I like this product. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up Warrior Plus. I like using Warrior Plus, even though I was with JV Zoo for over 5 years. I like Warrior Plus because I built my list on Warrior Plus, and you can see yesterday I haven't mailed my list very much, but I made $25. I don't even remember why when I mailed that out, but I made $25, and you can see the past 3 days I haven't mailed my list for whatever reasons that I didn't do it. I'm not going to even edit this out of the video. There was just no excuse. But I'm finding out where Fergal Downs' offer is, so I click on offers. And I go to offers and I scroll down, and here's Fergal and here's Pinnacle, and it says get link. Now I was pre-approved. I went ahead because I was going to mail this anyway, but I was pre-approved. But you see down here where it says request? That's normally what you would do. Now I'm just going to go ahead and request this anyway. Now if you're a newbie, when you go ahead and request approval, you can just write something like, I am creating my first list. I have 100 people on my list. Please approve me. Okay, and then I just request the offer, and usually it'll say pending. So now you see where it says here, your request for this offer is pending. That's how you start building a rapport with joint venture prospects. This person is a prospect to you now, that if this PLR for this brand new over-the-shoulder video on how to increase products with Google and Analytics is good for you list, if he approves you, you can mail it to your list, and then depending on the commission structure is what you can make per that list. So let me go back to Fergal here. So we talked about getting an approval. I'm just going to go ahead and get my link. Now the first thing I do is I check my link. I check that it's going to go to my PayPal account, which is richwillens1@gmail.com. Feel free to go ahead and donate anything you'd like to donate on my PayPal account. I go ahead and I highlight and I paste and I cut and I highlight and I paste. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Control C. I copy, and then I open up my Aweber. So Aweber is my autoresponder of choice that I've used. I've been with them a long time. As you can see, today was a distressing day. I've had 3 people unsubscribe. I use this list. This is a test list for me. I've got about 7,000 people on the list. I've had a very successful run with $37 buys you an online customer list. So what I'm going to do is I am going to create a new ad. So I'm going to go to my drafts and I'm going to create a new email that I'm going to mail to my list today, and it's going to be Fergal Downs' product. Now as you can see, this is already a template that I have created on my Aweber account just for the ease of doing my email. So the first thing as I do a Control V, which is a paste, and then I make sure that I do have my link, of which I highlight it and I put it bold, my link in my email no matter what. So now I know my link is in my email. We're going to test it here in just a few minutes. I am going to go back to Fergal's page, and I'm going to see if he has a JV page as part of his product. So I go back to Pinnacle. This tells me about it. He does have a JV page, so I click on the JV page because I want to find out what it is that he is offering. Now there's Fergal right there. He's introducing himself to you. This is especially good if this is the first time that you are introducing yourself not only to Fergal, but you're trying to build a joint venture list or build a rapport with whoever it is that you want to sell their products for. Remember, you're going into business with these people who create these products. So they're giving you the opportunity to earn anything up to 100% commission, but more likely than not a 50% commission, a partnership. If you mail to their list anything that your list buys, you guys split. So if you want to get on his update list and be part of his crew, his joint venture crew, you can just go ahead and put your name. This is where you get your affiliate link. Here's where he's telling you what the funnel is. Excuse me. So it's $17 for the first 3 hours, and then it's going to be a dime sale after that, which basically means it's $17.10, et cetera, et cetera. So he's telling you that he has 3 OTOs. OTO is a one-time offer, so it's a done for you funnel, which he's charging $37, and the down sell is $26.99. So the commission on the front end, this is very important on this JV page. The front end commission is $17 to $19.99, which he's thinking that he's going to have another $2 or $3 worth of front end sales on his dime sale. He's giving it all to us, 100%. So that tells me I can make anywhere from $17 to $19. If my average sales on Fergal's product is 10 sales, 10 times 17 is $170. That is all mine. So as we go across the board, half of $37, half of $27, half of $117, all of this you get 50% commission of. I consider those as bonuses. So in your mind, if you take the front end and you multiply that by 10, and I call that a minimum of 10 times $17, that's $170. That's per day just from mailing one of Fergal's products. Now let's talk about another bonus. Not only do we have the OTOs, but we have the JV contest. So if you're part of the JV contest, if you become number one, if you have the most sales in 48 hours, you make an additional $500. The main contest, first place is $500, $250, $150. It tells you exactly what you could win if you become first in this contest. This is getting more and more interesting to me as I read on. Now, the swipes. Swipes are basically email copy done for you. And the reason why swipes are good, if you relied on your own copywriting abilities for each and every product, it would take you hours among hours among hours, whereas the product creators usually supply their own emails that is going to be a guideline for you to help you along with your list. So it's called swipes, and here are the swipes that that Fergal is offering. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to do that Control C thing again. I'm going to cut and paste, and I'm going to go back to my email. And oh, look, it looks like I got everything. So here, let me just go ahead and erase this. And now I have make up to $125 a day while building your list. So I'm using this as a basis, and I'm going to my subject line. So I like using make up to $125 a day, but I don't want it to sound spammy, so I'm going to change it while building your list. Okay, so let me change this around. Build your list. How about this? Build your list while making. How about let's see, build your list with this simple new product. Boom. Okay. So I take away the spamminess of it, and now I've got build a list, and I think that's going to work. So now I've got the body here. I'm going to take that away, and I'm going to take that away, and I'm going to change this. So I'm going to start with my salutation, which, hi everyone, it's Rich. Now I'm going to change that because I want it to kind of be personal. I'm going to say, hi, it's Rich, because I want you to think, hi, it's Rich again. Morning to you. How are you this morning? How are you this morning? I found this course from Virgo Downs, and I know is going to be a winner. Check it out. And now this is where I give my first link, because you know what? Sometimes people just don't want to hear from you. Virgo says, and I like doing this because, you know, and he is right. Virgo said, the problem with most internet marketing courses, they either teach you something which takes months to see the results. All right. And he's right. For this exact reason, Virgo has created Pinnacle. So I take this and I'm reading this. What's more important, I highly recommend this for you. Now I've just formatted my email. So here we go. Now I've just formatted my email. I'm going to put in my salutation. Rich, what I like to do, I always do the same thing. As always, you are appreciated. As always, you're a comma. And there's Rich. I'm always going to do a PS. PS. There is a money back. So you have nothing to lose. Grab this awesome list building program now, and then I'm going to highlight this again. So now I'm highlighting my link. I pretty much done my opening and my close. So let me see how, let me format this. I found this from Virgo Downs. Check it out. And now I'm going to make it a little bit easier to read. And now I think I just made it a little easier to read. So I've shortened down my email, and I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to take this right here. And as you can see, I'm not talking, and the reason why I'm not talking is because I'm thinking. So take a look at this. Now I've just basically formatted an email. So I have a build your list with this simple new product. That's going to be my opening subject line. I've just created, in fact, I want to highlight this. And the reason why I like to highlight it is because I like to put it in a header and bold it out. I don't know why I do that, but for some reason I do, and that for the first thing you see when you zero in my opinion, your eyes, you're going to see that link. And if you just want to just cut out the BS, just click on the link. Remember, the whole idea is to get people to open up your email. The second thing is to get them to click on the link, which is your opportunity for a sale. So as I go through it, said, hi, it's Rich. How are you this morning? I found this course from Virgo Downs. I know it's going to be a winner. Check it out. Click. Again, here if somebody just doesn't want to go through the BS. So I took this swipe from Virgo. He says the problem with most internet courses, la-di-da-di-da, and he's right for that exact reason. Now I saw a little bit of a typo, so I want to try to correct that. Virgo created Pinnacle. And I'm going to do this inside Pinnacle. This, I'm going to change it. This is the method. This is a method because I don't want it to sound English. This is a method for getting traffic and making sales fast. And I'm going to take making sales fast, and I'm changing this in your first 24. I don't want to give a $125 figure because I don't want to give people the impression that that's what they're going to make without me personally checking this out. Now, I know Fergal Downs. I know he has products, and that's what comes from building a rapport with people who are potential joint venture people. Fergal is a 50-50 partner with me, and he's giving me 100%. We went through that. So it says it can be scaled up. So it can also be scaled up. Anything can be scaled up, but I like that. I don't want to mislead everybody. So the reason why I highly recommend this is because I recommend this because I know Fergal Downs. He is Quality, and this product is a value. All right, let me go ahead and check that out. And because I know Fergal Downs, he is quality in this product. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. And as always, best of success for you, Rich. Okay, so that's what my email looks like. I'm going to do a preview and test. So here's what my email looks like. I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and I see that it works. Let me click on this one. This one works. Scroll down. Money back guarantee. That one works. Now I am going to send a test, and I'm going to send it to Rich Wilens 1 right here. It says sent. I'm going to go to my inbox, and I'm going to, oh, there it is. Build your list with a simple new product. Here's this, and if I click on this, that's 1, 2. Okay, I'm looking at this email, best of success. There's 3. They all work. So that's good. They all work. There's my affiliate list. Okay, I've got my JB. I've just double checked this. Now I'm going to save and exit. That's very good. So now here is build your list with this simple new product. I am going to click on this, and I'm going to make sure that this is what I want to send out. It is. There's build your list. It looks the same. I just checked everything out, and now it's time to mail. So I'm going to send options. I'm going to schedule a broadcast. Now, do I want to share this and this? Yes, I'm going to broadcast it on Facebook. So I believe I have this message disabled on Facebook. I'm not going to, so now I go to, I'm not going to share it on Facebook. So I go to edit. I'm going to include all lists. I have a Rolls-Royce list, which is my friend Bob in Fayetteville, Arkansas. There's nobody on the list. But let's say you have another list. You can include that list, so you hit apply. So when should this message be sent? Now let's take a look at that. Now you can send this list anytime you want. You have a way to schedule it from anywhere from 12 a.m. You can schedule it 10 a.m. Now the reason why I like 10 a.m., 10 a.m. Central Time is actually 9 a.m. Central Time. Well, 10 a.m. Central Time, you know, people usually read their emails anywhere between 6 and 11 in the morning. I know that's very vague, but you can send it at any time. The best times that I was always taught working with JV Zoo, we used to send the product of the day at 11 o'clock at night and at 8:30 in the morning. Well, I find that it works for me right around 10 in the morning Central, which is 11 o'clock. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to schedule that. And if you take a look down here, it says 9:15. So that's going to go out in in about 45 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and change that. I am going to let's just go ahead and change that. I'm going to go ahead and cancel it. It's still saying edit. I don't want to edit it. Let's go to 12 a.m. I'm going to go to, so it's saying schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule that message, which is usually 10 a.m. and bam, I'm done for the day. So I think that took exactly 30 minutes with explaining everything to you at what this is all about. So that's it. That's how simple it is to become an email marketer. You've just seen me take 30 minutes with an explanation on what it is that I do in this example video, and you're going to absolutely love this video. Sit down with it, break it down. You can see exactly what it is that I do. If you would like to learn more, contact me. It's rich@richwilens.com. That's W-I-L, Echo Nancy Sam, E-N-S, richwilens.com, rich@richwilens.com, and I'd be more than happy to become not only a mentor, a coach, but a friend as well. Thank you so much, and enjoy this video on internet marketing.